everyone. How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in, as always. So, I now finally caught up with all of my videos, some dates, as y'all seen in the last one, me having done my refresher, private pilot ground school refresher session with my new instructor. And so this video here is back to railroad vlogging. Well, something came up, a trip a couple weeks ago, and it was requested, and my boss said to go on and do the trip. But it would have been like a continuation, but it was back to Chocowinity. Well, I went to the Washington Quality Inn first to pick the crew up, which I did not film that. They was already ready to go. It was for 11:30 that particular morning, and I didn't get there till about 2:30. Dropped them off at the yard so they could check in for their train, and then where the engines were is not from what I showed. I mean, for where they were to be. There from the yard on the other side of the bridge of Highway 33, I think it is. Yeah, they were at the engines were sitting at the trailer park, so I started to record it from there, and then did a grand tour of stopping at the Beaufort County Rest Area, the next block over, which I'll explain as far as when I showed the recording of that. And then through downtown Vanceboro, over to Ernul, then over to Weycho from Weyerhaeuser, then to Bridgeton, North Carolina, then over to Neuse River into New Bern, 70 East. So the whole stretch of Highway US 17 South back to US 70 West, not East. Back through Kinston, Lenoir County, and then through Goldsboro, Wayne County. And then I stopped the recording from there. All the way back home. Passing through Princeton, Selma, then back to Smithfield. By the time I dropped the band off later on that night in Selma Yard, what have you. So yeah, enjoy. Alright folks, back here at Chocowinity, just south of the yard, over here in the trailer park. I pulled over here to the trailer park not too long ago. So yeah, as I said in the intro, that this is another area from back then that I used to, well, maybe a few times here and there picked up these guys, or as far as dropping them off over here, but it's not much going on. I'm facing westbound here in this trailer park, but there's the engine, and this is the same main line that goes all the way down to New Bern and then west back to Selma. This is where they're heading to right now. Matter of fact, they're getting on the radio now so they can get their track authority, and that's behind me back towards 17.
That's Action Dispatcher. E03 Asheville. E03 over. At Chocowinity, like to copy a couple proceeds from Chocowinity to Pine Level, over. Alright, what engine you gonna be on? What's that? What engine, over? 4206, over.
Well, Selma, but they usually say New Bern because they gotta go through New Bern first, the Neuse River drawbridge, then over to Goldsboro, Kinston, Goldsboro, then Pine Level, then back to Selma. So, I mean, but that's how the track authority goes from Selma to here, back to Selma. So they're on standby right now with the Asheville dispatcher, that's Western North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina. It used to be Washington. Dispatches here with Washington, North Carolina. north of Chaco, but so yeah, the channel frequency out here back to Selma, New Bern, Selma is Goldsboro is 57. East of Selma is 53.
Alright, I got a 1559. 1559 to the NS 4206. 4206 South, that's a UTH at Chocowinity. Checkbox number 2. Proceed from Chocowinity to Maneuver on the main track. 1559, one box number 2, DL, over.
Check authority 1559, 1559, TNENS 4206, 4206 South, that's a UTH at Chocowinity. Checkbox 2, proceed from Chocowinity to Newbern on main track. 1559, one box 2, copied by Banks, dispatcher DL, over.
Alright, 1559 with the box 2 only is okay to Banks at 3:08 p.m. 308 DL, over.
1559, one box 2, okayed at 308 in the PM, Banks DL, over.
Alright, so that's correct. Look, I can't give you the other one yet. Johnny Gas is out there. Let me get a hold of him and see what he's going to do.
Alright, I'm sure that 98 will come into play somewhere as well.
Yeah, y'all probably looking at hard service, what I'm figuring. Depending on how quick you get to Newbern, but either way, I think hard service is going to be it if you come on.
Alright, and just as info, I know it's still early, but only good till 11:30.
Well, that's fine, because they've got about 5 other trains, and they're pulling one down there at South Selma, so everything's going to be just right.
Perfect, thanks, sir.
Hey, man, thank you.
yeah, so basically this ship came in yesterday. These guys I guess this was a one-time deal, but this is what I was explaining. I used to do this back when I first got hired, back in 2016. I used to do the backup towards my departure, picking up these guys from Chaco Yard, from picking them up from the Washington Quality Inn, bringing them to Chaco Yard, and either the train will sit there on the other side of the bridge or down in Ernul. But rarely ever far as come over here to the trailer park. But yeah, they needed a ride yesterday from Chaco Yard to the Washington Quality Inn, even though it was my day off. So they gave it to another driver, I don't know who, that picked it up, and then them needing a ride this morning for 11:30. I didn't get here till 2:30, picking them up from the hotel, taking them to Chaco Yard so they can check in and find out where the engines are. And the local guy said, yeah, it's over here at the trailer park. So, yeah, but the 98 crew, you just heard on the radio, P98, they're heading to New Bern too. Well, New Bern West post, which is on the other end of the yard. So that's before the Neuse River drawbridge. But these guys here, they're going to go in that same direction. So no, they're going to not make contact with one another because, as they said, 98 has an overloaded train. So with these guys over here running behind schedule, like I said, of me picking them up, and said that there was a driver that they needed for the 98 crew. I don't know what's going on. So usually I get clearance from here from these guys to say that I'm good to go. Again, that's what this mic is for. You've seen one of the other videos of when I went to Butner, the Sun Rock Quarry, and spoke to them to try to figure out where the Mia location is, which is why I forgot, because I only been there 2 times now. So first time back when I started then, and then the second time since I've been back, and I have been back out there since. So that was in broad daylight. So my boss, he called me earlier, said, yeah, Yardmaster called saying about this trip. Then he texted me not too long ago saying, where are you? I said, I'm already here. So I was thinking I probably could show y'all Ernul, Vanceboro, Ernul, down to Weycho, Weyerhaeuser, Atkins, I think, is it? What is it? Askin, Askin, down to New Bern, because it's still early in the day. Well, it's after 3. because I ain't got called on another trip yet. But I'm using my phone to do this recording, so it hasn't cut off the dispatcher called me. But I'm currently on the board. Yeah, I could do that, but I really wouldn't do Aurora because it's too far east out towards the ocean. So I just follow 17 all the way down and can go 70 back, but that's a long way. So yeah, I'll keep this recording because I just never know if I ever will come back here in broad daylight. Because like I said before, the Chocowinity, Washington trips down to New Bern, those usually are late evening, midnight.
All right, Josh, we're good to back up, go to work.
Overnight hours.
So you good for the tapper to start backing up, trying to finish? Maybe. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I might need it by the time he starts blowing, but we'll see. That'll be good. All right, Joel, come on, back up.
So yeah, they're just doing usually the brake tests and stuff where it be apply, release, and apply by the engineer, and they say brake test check is good. And even with the locals back at the yard from over here. So, there's also a rest area too. The next mile down from this trailer park, until you, I guess, get all the way down to New Bern from Chaco and Greenville, Washington. But yeah, it's not much else to it. Highway 17, US Highway 17 runs through here and South Carolina back up to Virginia. It's basically like Highway US 13 in Delaware. And like US Highway 1 and Highway 301. It's which I took 301 Kenley, through Kenley, downtown Kenley and Lucama, up to 264 East from 795 and 95. So, alright, yeah, so they'll clear me in a minute and I'll get going. Like I said, I don't know. I could just go down there or go on another time. But yeah, this is an E train. It's at E03. So they have NS4209 main engine, NS7603 second engine, and then something 04 third engine, and then all of the train cars. However long this train is, but I'll let y'all later. Alright, so back, they just been cleared. They're proceeding on down to New Bern, as you can see. They're calling dispatch back, controllers back, because I just got off the radio with them and told them that when they gave out they forgot to give out the engine number at first to Asheville dispatcher. They said it was 4206, and I had said at the end of that recording that in the middle of the recording it's 42. Well, y'all seen on the engine it's 4209. So they just got the last digit incorrect. So I told them on the radio saying that y'all missed it and said that that's incorrect. It's 4209, not 4206. So I guess they're letting them know, hey, we made a mistake on our end. It's a 9, not a 6. So they're slowly proceeding on down. But yeah, they said we're good to go. And then when I told them, they said, yeah, good catch, thanks. Because the dispatcher just gonna go by what they say, whatever engine number it is. I thought they would have just said, oh wait, no. I thought they would have caught that, but it happens. But first time I've ever, as far as back on the job or when I first started, them having an issue or me experiencing it, witnessing it. But It happens. You can give out the wrong information. Just like what I said about with my medical card situation. And that, once again, is screwed up. Now by the FAA, or the medical examiner out of Oklahoma City. He now puts... So, I was going to say that for a separate video, but I'll just add it in here. So, I had Monday, this past Monday, I had to go to the post office or FedEx to get it faxed, because the fax machine, when dialing the number and stuff, the faxing it over to him in my stepfather's office at the house was not working. So I had to pay for a fax, and it went through. But the examiner, because I wrote down, I said, yeah, this is how my second middle name or initial is spelled. But he...
It is Asheville dispatch, over.
DO3 Asheville.
DO3 over.
Yes, sir. Still in the yard here, Chocowinity. I need box 1 that's 1559 with no switches. Get the exact same authority to the NS4209, over.
Yeah, I wondered about that. Then I thought, well, heck, they don't have... Okay.
Yeah, see, they noticed the mistake and just telling them that that's the wrong engine number for the last digit. It's a 9, not a 6. But yeah, I put Michael Vincent Jermaine.
You're looking good, Eric. When you get hands out, go ahead and pull forward. Remember the CH01 switch is against you. You should have enough room to get into this pocket track. Alright, let's see. 03, I got a track authority. 1607, 1607 to NS4209. 4209 South, SOUTH at Chocowinity. Check box 1. Track authority 1559. 1559 is void, no switches handled. Check box 2. Proceed from Chocowinity to New Bern on main track. 1607, 2 boxes, 1 and 2 DL, over.
Check authority 1607, 1607 TNENS 4209, 4209 SOUTH, South. At Chocowinity, check box 1, track authority number 1559, 1559 is void. Box 2, proceed from Chocowinity to New Bern on main track. 1607, 2 boxes check, 1 and 2, banks DL, over.
1607 with 2 boxes check, 1 and 2 is okay to banks. 3:30 p.m. 330 DL, over.
1607, 2 boxes checked, 1 and 2, okay to banks. 330 p.m. DL, thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Pleasure.
Alright, yeah, so they had to do the track authorities all over again because of that, the last digit being incorrect for the engine number. So, yeah, the examiner out of OKC, FAA, AME, Aviation Medical Examiner, went by what I wrote down underneath my driver's license. Well, when the FedEx, or what else called, we ship it downtown Smithfield, when they faxed them over my driver's license that I'd already scanned from the house, having the medical office on the line, they said that they needed to be refaxed because it was too dark in bold print. So I said, can you make a lighter copy of it? So the We Ship It had done that, and they was able to see it clear. It's on my driver's license, CDL. And I wrote down below it saying, okay, yeah, like I said, this is how my middle name, second middle name, initial is spelled, with a J and not a G. But kind of find out then when they passed the information along to their medical examiner out there, and say, yeah, it would be emailed to you. He'll email it to you first thing as of yesterday, and all you just gotta do is sign and print. They said it would go to my spam folder, but I don't get stuff to my spam folder. I don't get things in my spam folder like that for Gmail. But I was just restudying for my aviation exam, and it just slipped my mind late last night, but yesterday early, maybe mid-evening, pulling up my email and seeing that the examiner then used, he put a J instead of a G.
How's the route looking, Joe?
Put a J instead of a G.
So good.
Put a J instead of a G for my
John
second.
should have one more load. Do you need it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I do. Alright, we may put that back there on that crossing. And I want to go ahead and get him off the track so I can start removing some of the protection that's for getting up against the clock. I agree with that. When y'all get in a good spot for the weekend, the derail is down in this pocket track, which is looks good when me and David come by. Y'all can double check them as y'all coming back in this pocket track. Appreciate it. Understand, double check pocket track, make sure it's line for the main, and we have protect. That's right.
I guess they talk about maybe defects or something. It's also what I heard on the radio. But yeah, it's spelled.
That's right.
All right. Now that's the Lance train car and EOT, which is that red thing passing by. Just telling this person to go around me. So, but yeah, spelled my second middle name initial with a J instead of a G, but to then use that as my last name on file on the new certificate, leaving out my actual last name, Carter. So obviously just going by what I wrote down underneath my driver's license, new scanned out copy of it being lighter so they could see it. So I was like, not again. I said, now they done screwed up. So I called them earlier prior to me coming out here when I was like, before I got to Greenville on 264 East. And they said they can't do anything as of today because their systems are down for an upgrade. So they said first thing tomorrow they should be back up and running, or will be back up and running. And they can once again refix that. So yeah, but those guys are now gone. I'm looking all the way down there. Other car went around me. I was gonna do a voiceover on the first recording that I left out, but one time when I came here, there was a time when I came here to pick up these guys, or guys back then that came in from Selma, and they were taking the train over here to Chaco. Well, they ran out of time, so they came here to the trailer park crossing, and I don't know, so look at my finger, tip of my finger, maybe right here somewhere. The last train car then, maybe right here, was right there, or stopped there, instead of to be over here. Because that's a hazard, and then you will be blocking, the crossing, because people live here. Well, by the skin of their teeth, there was enough room for cars to get by over here where my finger is. So I don't know, that's just something I thought I'd mention, because I ain't never mentioned it back then. But yeah, that was just one time. But yeah, it can happen because when they run out of hours, what happens is that a backup crew, relief crew, like I've been doing for Fuquay and Fayetteville since I've been back, would have to come out here. Another crew from Selma, whatever, Raleigh, would have to come out here and continue carrying the train on to Chaco and such, or vice versa, back through New Bern. So that's it. It's now 3:35 or 3:36. I guess I can. Let's see. All right, get back to our way. All right, folks. So once again, we're at another rest area, the Beaufort County rest area, with another state map. Says we are right here, and showing the other cities and towns throughout the state. as you can see. Raleigh, the Triangle, Rocky Mount, Edgecombe County, Nash County, Franklin County, Wilmington, Fayetteville, Cumberland County, Charlotte, Mecklenburg County, Piedmont Triad, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Guilford County. Up, I thought I was gonna go to the right, but I decided to go to the left. Out the door I go, and around the corner is vending machines. Ooh, excuse me. And it was a beautiful day that day. So, outside rest area, unmute and copyrighted music in there. I don't know what song it is, like some old school rock and roll or something. But the vending machines, old school. Hungry though. We'll wait probably till I get back. But you know, nowadays these vending machines have debit card machine readers. You could pay that way. But heading on back. All right, so note to anyone out there that this particular rest area is on the right hand side, Highway 17 northbound side. It's not a dual rest area, so it's only a single. So if you're going southbound towards New Bern, you have to turn left away from oncoming traffic. During that time of day, due to the rush hour traffic, New Bern commuters going back to Chocowinity, Washington. And then once you leave, if you're going back southbound again, you have to wait then for northbound traffic from Chocowinity, Washington to go back to New Bern. But it can be a little pain in the butt, but in the middle of the night when it's sleepy time and all that, you know, then you don't have to wait for the oncoming traffic. But just thought I'd let y'all know. Alright folks, so I decided to continue on with this vlog. 17 South Bypass, New Bern, Business, Vanceboro. I usually go bypass if I'm going all the way down to Ernul. And I am going to go to Ernul, but I want to give y'all just a quick glimpse of Vanceboro. Again, time limit wise don't really make a difference. Business, bypass, all the same. So but I had some road construction about 5 minutes ago in the opposite direction on 17. When I was here years ago, there wasn't no road construction. EO3? Man. I guess they done made it or getting closer to making it to New Bern.
I got one holler for you. I got an EO3. He's not normal, but he's hollering at you trying to come south, though. They're getting it ready, man. Appreciate it.
So, let's follow along with the main track up ahead. I passed through a town called Wilmar. Well, it's just a little division area, but the next town over is here, Vanceboro. So we got a Bojangles over here I've been to before. I had one bad experience with them the time I went. After, I guess, leave from Chaco Yard or from the trailer park then or something, I don't know, but I stopped here one time. Yeah, it's coming up, it's on the left. They all open at 5:30, between 5 and 5:30 in the morning. But I just never forget it. But I ordered breakfast, you know, combo with fries. Come to find, well, I don't know, but the fries, the grease that they had them in was not fresh. The grease wasn't fresh. It was more fish grease smell.
Say what, Carter? Fish grease smell. Bruh, what was you thinking? Oh, my goodness. You gotta do better than that. Woo. You gotta do better than that, my good brother. Yuck.
I'm like, something in Briar Cliff. I ain't never been back there since, but it's right over here. So, see the speed limit and drop down to 35 as I get ready to go into town. But I don't know how I just remember these things, but yeah, I'll never forget it. But there's a Bojangles in every town you come into, you know, in this state. So, Food Mart. Okay, 17 Business on Highway 43. Greenville to the right, New Bern to the left. But once you come out of here. So, I think we're in Craven County already. If I'm not mistaken, it already left Bedford County. So, alright, let's proceed.
And that's actually back to the Neuse River drawbridge.
Yep, they made it. They made it to New Bern to the drawbridge. Okay. Wow, that was fast.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, Sam. Yeah, we do that.
That's cool. New Bern, 17 miles. Jacksonville, North Carolina, 53 miles. As I said before, there's a Jacksonville, North Carolina. Vanceboro Post Office, and not just Jacksonville, Florida.
I took it 1758. 1758. 4209. 4209 West, WEST.
Confederate flag.
Checkbox 3, checkbox 2. Proceed from Google West, WEST. The hard service.
That was the Confederate flag back there on that house. But
Google West, the hard service on the main. Checkbox 7, home main track at last day 1758 from checkbox 2 and 7, DL, over.
25 miles an hour. Yeah, so there's the Vanceboro Police Department, the town hall, and all.
At 1758, 2 and 7 is located bank at 440 p.m. 440 p.m.
Rockport back there. I passed up.
I much appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is the last of Vanceboro. Leaving Vanceboro. Come again soon. Alright, speed limit and kick back up 55. So yeah, they're clear of the drawbridge and now on the New Bern West post side of the New Bern yard. And now they said Hartsboro or something, whatever that is. I think that's just Sanderson Farms Kids something. But really next town over is New Bern. You got Weycho, well, yeah. So, but I'm gonna head to Ernul and show y'all that. So, I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Just went through another road construction here. And once again, the E03 is still on the radio. Radio goes. Like I said, they already made it past the Beaufort drawbridge here that because of the rail yard operator from New Bern has to go over there to the drawbridge operating booth to raise and lower it. But yeah, now that it's all something doing, well, no, that's every summer, but this is Macedonia Church Road coming up while I'll turn it. This is to where, like I said, from where times of trains will be sitting over at Ernul over here. Like I said, this is the way to get here, but this is the longer way. It's still Highway 17. But I've been to this convenience store before, stopped in there, but very different during the day than it is at night. Is, like I said, very treacherous at night because there's no lights. You can't see jack crap. It's pitch dark. So I had time on my hands, so I'm over here right now. But yeah, this is the way you take when I showed in the other video on Google Maps of how to get here. But yeah, this is your last resort, having to drive all the way down here to take it where the train needs to be. Macedonia Free Will Baptist Church to our left. This here is Old Brick Road, I guess. Oh, it's an Ernul Brick Road. But from here, Ernul, and Vanceboro down to Askin, and Weycho and Weyerhaeuser. Then after that is New Bern. New Bern's like what, another 10 miles or so, something like that from here. Bayboro also along the way. But yeah, here's the crossing. Here's the Ernul crossing. So again, this all looks different at night. It's daytime. So there's the silver box for the crossing post. There's the post office over there. I also mentioned, but okay, I don't remember how. But I would turn in here. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to get stuck. So this is what I was saying with the guys who.
Yes, that's Spectrum.
So.
1607, on the main with no switches handle. Clearing back at 4:55, 4:55 p.m. DL.
5 minutes till 5. So.
Hi, buddy. Appreciate it. Metro.
That's probably from EO3 once again. So. Yeah, so those guys I was telling you about, those grumpy guys, I guess it don't work here. But Norfolk Southern War, thank goodness. But when I first started coming out here, like I said, the engines would sit right here, the main engine. But then as we passed up these homes and stuff around here, they would say in the area, you know, children would be, you know, because of the engines being right here, they'd be so close and be like a hazard or something. But there's a little trail over there and homes down there. But nonetheless, yeah, home down there. But nonetheless, so as a result, in due time, they had to move the engines down there. That's what I showed on Google Maps. So this tree little area, so right there, as far as I can zoom in all the way at 10. Right there. Get my finger out the way, but I'm saying right there, where I'm pointing at with the camera, is where the engines would be sitting. Well, the Chocro crew, local crew or whatever, would put the engines there. And so what would happen is, instead of the Selma locals get all their stuff, when the engines used to sit here, the originally, they would just leave them in the trunk, and they would freely walk without their bags all the way. So I put my finger all the way down there to the wooded area. So at night you would see a light for the engine. So that's how far they would have to walk. But like I said, they weren't happy campers having to walk all the way. But then again, it's good exercise. Walk down the main track for miles all the way down there to where the engine is sitting at. And then what they do is then bring the engines up slowly to right here where they used to sit. And the conductor would just hop off the catwalk thing, and go to the trunk and get their bags. While the engineer, like I said, will just pull the train up. They won't blow the horn or anything like that, even though the gate crossers are coming down, but they're just slowly pulling up to get their bags and stuff, then hop on and then depart from here after getting their track authority, and then heading that way towards New Bern, which that over, matter of fact, that's Ernul Brick Road over there where the post office is, which I can go that way. They lead you over to Weycho and Weyerhaeuser. But yeah, they would get their bags from here, and what I would do, since then the crossing will be blocked with the crossbars coming down, I'll walk over here. With the crossbars coming down, or already down, I'll back out right here and go back that way, back to Macedonia Church Road, follow it over to 33, I think it is, or from 43, back over to 70, bypassing New Bern. So basically driving over by passing Weyerhaeuser from Weycho. So as soon as I start going this way, then they're already blowing the train horn and proceeding all the way down. Mind you, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, overnight, as they're leaving towards Neuse River Drawbridge and New Bern West, back this out. So they don't get back to town until what? I don't know, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I already will get back by sunrise every time I do these backup trips to my departure the first time. So there you have it. So once again, this is Ernul, North Carolina, and whatever county this is in, I guess part of Craven County as well. So let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all real quick. Weycho, I guess from Weyerhaeuser. Cause then after that, it's New Bern from here. And I'll give me something to eat. So, all right. All right, so I just turned on the Ernul Brick Road. Behind me in the left mirror is the post office. This is a raggedy road, and it still is. It has not been repaved since. So for years and amongst years, but it's a very narrow road, as you can see. Sometimes I would use this to assist them if their train is at Weycho from Weyerhaeuser. This is the back way to get around to it, instead of taking Macedonia back to 70 over to the Weycho crossing. You can take Ernul Brick Road from here, Ernul, all the way around. But again, it be at night, so it's dark and you gotta have your high beams on at all times. This is, I think, a church over here, something.
This is something that I noticed while watching this on playback, but this whole entire time, like this whole national forest and all that, it's like almost like an episode out of a reality show, like on A&E. Like you could tell like how crystal clear like the picture is in the video. Like I am my own camera crew and there's nobody sitting beside me in the passenger seat, but like if you really think about it, like it just looks realistic. Like it just really does.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think there's a car all the way up ahead. Atkins is over here too. Again, sometimes I had the main, we're driving parallel with the main track. But yeah. So, you know, this is almost like hiking, trailway hiking in the woods. This is like basically what I'm doing here. You know, it's very, very treacherous because what I said before, I don't know if it was on IG posts or whatever, freaking deer is very popular out here in this state. Deer's all over, so you got to be careful, you know. And they're out there during the day too, it ain't just at night. But, first time I see somebody pass by on a golf cart over here. I mean, it's been 5-6 years since I've been last out here. But yeah, you got, this is the National Forest Wildlife Refuge. Deer galore everywhere. We might, I think, have, I know as far as other animals like bobcats and stuff, but I know deer is most popular. Armadillos and stuff. Deer, yeah. So, you just keep going. But this is Weycho over here. Well, over there is Weycho the crossing, and then past that is Weyerhaeuser. But this is, I think, like Atkins over here. But yeah, I just, like I said, in the middle of the night, during the day, only sometimes, but that's very rare. Again, if they run out of hours, it'd be early mid-evening while the sun is still out, so at least where I can see, you know, like right now. So it's already after 5. It's 503. This leads back over to 17. So yeah, they already, like I said, continued on over here down that way. So they're not in my sight, but that is next area step down to New Bern, the Neuse River drawbridge. But I used to come over here and assist again because of them picking up cars and okay, all this stuff. Yeah, a lot has changed because this stuff wasn't in the way like that. Well, that was, but yeah, this is one of the stopper switches and stuff from the main. This is a siding over here that leads out to Weyerhaeuser and Weycho. So yeah, see, none of this stuff wasn't here. This grass wasn't this. It wasn't even like this. This stuff was already cut. But if it was cut still, then that means because we had to come around here and all that. But I ain't going no further. I'm just saying, if you follow that around, I take it to the Weycho crossing in 17, and then Weyerhaeuser itself, which is just some cement plant or something. But like I said, the main is over there. So we're facing northbound, parallel with 17, back up to Choco. But I'm backing up to turn around so I can just a little bit more. So I don't want to get stuck. Alright, we're good. Yeah, all this stuff wasn't even grown from out the ground back then when I used to come out here. But yeah, I've had to come to this crossing before, again, because one of the crews ran out of time, so they sat the engines on the other side of that crossing. There's, I think, like a traffic signal, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, all I know is track authority east of Selma up to Choco and through New Bern. But they ran out of hours, and they had Sarah, and I had to meet them right here with a relief crew. And to take the original crew, they ran out of hours to Choco Yard, or was it to the Washington Quality Inn? One of the two. Yeah. So these are other locations. These other locations. So right in front of us is 17. I'll make a quick right so I can show you the. Okay. Just for you know, traffic. So yeah, if it was in the middle of the night, there'd be no traffic out here. But this is rush hour. This Highway 17 traffic is really New Bern and Chocowinity traffic. I think mainly New Bern. Those that live Vanceboro, Choco way, they go northbound on 17 away from New Bern. So this is the afternoon commute for them. Morning commute for them in the New Bern 17 south from Vanceboro and Choco. So these are obviously New Bern commuters, just like Raleigh. Raleigh's the same way as Charlotte. So I don't think there's nothing out here in East North Carolina, because there is. The whole state is beautiful. I don't know about as far as Western North Carolina, if you like mountains and stuff, and the Smokies or what have you. So this is the Weycho crossing. Where can I turn at? I can't turn. Oh, I gotta turn right there. I'll make a U if I can at the next. Yeah, I could turn up here somewhere. Perfect. Yeah, see, this looks extremely different because I ain't used to. Yeah. I ain't used to recalling none of this, but yep. So again, Weycho crossing to our right, Weyerhaeuser plant. Put my 4-ways on because I think be able to. Yeah, this is where I would back into. Or not back into. Drive in right here. Pull up in here. Again, it's dark. It'll be dark in the middle of the night. But yeah, sometimes the engines would sit right here for them to get back on the main. But up ahead of this siding track is Weyerhaeuser. So again, I'm telling y'all, this is very treacherous.
out here with no freaking lights at night, no street lights, nothing. This is country. Eastern North Carolina, the whole state, Western North Carolina and all. So the silver box and all that. Make sure there's no traffic coming. It's a truck, but let's continue on. All right, we're good. We're good. We are good. All right, so and then to the left, that's where those tracks split from down to the main, and for where I showed you around that curve that I couldn't because of the tall grass. I wasn't going to proceed on there from there, but it's smooth sailing all the way to New Bern from here. So, like I said, this is like the halfway point between Choco and New Bern from Vanceboro. Ernul, Weycho, and Weyerhaeuser. There's Ernul Brick Road again. So, get my speed up to 55 miles an hour here. So, it said how many miles we were back there if I would have stayed on 17, but I turned on Macedonia Church Road. But we're already in Craven County, so I'm not as far as gonna go. And I mean, I already showed the airport at night, Coastal Carolina Regional, Craven County Airport, New Bern, but I'm just gonna get like on 70 west. Highway 70 west from here. Yeah, this is all Craven County. Little Swift Creek Fire Department. Yeah, it's beautiful out here, don't get me wrong, but like I said, you can't see at night. It's dark. You gotta have your high beams on the whole entire time. So, very, very beautiful out here. Again, be aware of the deer. They don't post enough signs or any signs out here for deer. You just gotta be on full alert of any type of animal that comes out. I mean, yeah, we got probably some bears too, but I never came across black bears. Well, a black bear, all I know as far as deer. So, yeah, this is Askin now. So, yeah, the crossing here, Askin. 17, Buddy's Barbecue. Yeah, just passing all this up back then when I used to drive up 17 north to Choco, because there was nights where I would have a crew, Choco crew, that would bring a train to New Bern or whatever, need to be picked up from the New Bern yard. Well, you go across Neuse River of 17 and follow that north up to Choco and or from Washington. So yeah, take this already down. All right, I'll let y'all back there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lanes just divided up, opened back up, so that means we are approaching New Bern. We're in a town called Bridgeton, North Carolina. We're 5 miles away from downtown historical New Bern. And off to our left is the main line once again. So, and that's EO3 on the radio still, even though they're all the way heading towards Kinston, Sanson Farms. If they can even make it to Sound, when they say they are, they say 3 hours away. But that was earlier. So yeah, this is Bridgeton, North Carolina. Vanceboro is east of us, so out towards the coast. Yeah, you just follow this all the way down, Blue Top Road. Just follow this all the way down to the Neuse River bridge. Well, for them, the drawbridge. So, I never met up with them here. Like I said, only from the New Bern yard itself, or back from where I showed you, Askin, Weycho, Weyerhaeuser, Ernul, the trailer park, the Choco, and then the Choco yard, Chocowinity. Yeah, that's got me EO3, so. Yeah, there's not much else to it, whether it's day or night. But again, like I said, this is the afternoon commute, rush hour. So, I'm glad, I guess, I came this way, that it all paid off. So I'll show y'all at least the other side of the Neuse River, because I didn't back then. The older video, if y'all missed her, to see, I'll also post that on here. So yeah, there's the crossing again, and then to the right of that, the Neuse River. Drawbridge for them, and there's a bridge for us further up to go cross.
So, yep, Bridgeton, North Carolina city limit on one side, Bern on the other. Yeah, they done already crossed the drawbridge. So, Bayboro, Highway 55, NC Route 55 East, exit 1 mile. So, yep, so a lot of marine stuff and boats go up and down this way along the Neuse River. But it's, again, y'all, it's very beautiful out here. Hickory Streets. Very beautiful coastal sheds. I've never gone as far as east of here towards Bayboro or the other town, Bath and Belhaven. But this is as far as east as I've gone. Well, Morehead City, yes, but that's further than Havelock, James City, and all that south of New Bern and the airport. But yeah, see, Crystal Coast beaches via 70 East, but we're not going that far. So, still remember that Hardee's is still over there. It's all right. Oh, wait a minute. Are they talking? That's just a New Bern local or something. I don't know. Let's turn this down now. Yeah, see, 55 East, Bayboro, 70 East, New Bern, Havelock, at 2 miles. But we're going west. Kinston, well, Dover, North Carolina, Kinston. So we're in Craven County right now. Like I said just then, 55 East. And that goes around. We're getting ready to cross over the Neuse River in a second. Yeah, some of the railroad guys, some out of Pomona, Greensboro, or down from Linwood were like, maybe they, I don't know, soon, or I don't know if they declined. I think it was a conversation we had in the van, or they had in the van when I was taking them back to Pomona. But to have a transfer out here, because it's beautiful out here. I mean, like I said in the other vlog, the coastal gateway towards the beaches, the sign back there for Crystal Beaches. So yeah, the Neuse River Bridge. So it's like we're walking on water. It's like we're driving above water, or driving on water. So we're following this just like with the railroad. They got their bridge, and we have ours. So yeah, forgive the sun, but I've never as far as been this way in a tractor trailer, no. But sitting high or not, that's pretty. So there's the Neuse River Bridge over there. So it's already lowered and stayed lowered. They haven't raised it back up, but there's a store outside New Bern to our right. Now to our left, the airport or the rest of the city. So this is beautiful, y'all. Like I said, this is a version of Virginia Beach, VA and all. Or like Atlantic City, so Kinston, Jacksonville, straight. So basically, New Bern out here is more like a retirement city. Those were like, if you were retired, you would live out here and enjoy private life. So this is like a private life town. But yeah, that runs all the way down. Yeah, this is pretty. It's pretty. Credit Union down there. So that's the way I came in the other video back then to show y'all the airport that night. But 55 West Pembroke Road, Trent Woods, Lane Ends, 200 feet. So would have to get over. Again, the rest of town over here. They got a city clock that's on there. Passed it up, but yeah, it's nice. It's real nice. So and it's gonna say birthplace of Pepsi Cola. I ain't gonna show y'all the yard again because it's back that way anyway. Welcome to New Bern, birthplace of Pepsi Cola since 1898. And they got a carnival in town. So, on that plane, I remember that U.S. Navy Blue Angel sits right there. So we're basically now leaving New Bern. We'll be coming up on the rest there and stuff. But I'm gonna stop and get me something to eat over here, which is on MLK Freeway or Drive. So, all right. So I passed up 17 business south for Jacksonville and look right up ahead. 17 south, Jacksonville, North Carolina, not Jacksonville, Florida. And towards Camp Lejeune and all. And then Clark's Road up ahead after that is the rest there. I stopped at, but yeah. Let's see, what's that coming up? Yeah, Craven County Industrial Park. So Highway 43. And I already passed it. Yeah, I passed that 43. That's back from Greenville and Vanceboro. So. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's caught up with Yo 3 there here in Kinston as well, but I
1886 to the NS 4209. 4209 at Kinston. Checkbox 3. Work between Goldsboro and Pine Level on main track. 1886, one box number 3 DM. Over.
I'm here, Kinston, North Carolina, Lenoir County. And so are they. Again.
1886 with one box number 3 is okay to Banks. 6 o'clock, 600 PMDL. Over. That's correct. You're going to end up leaving that thing on the side there. Yeah, over. Nope. 350 just cleared, so there's, yeah, they're going to end up taking it to Powell 10. We just cleared.
And it's definitely busy right now. Looks like that Golden Corral went out of business back there. Oh, it's alright. But yeah, Kinston, North Carolina, Lenoir County. We're just basically now leaving because that was just the strip mall back there. And the rest of town was east of that. I don't know what it's about leaving the west side or clear of 350. That's okay. What was I gonna say? The Lenoir County Community College, I've already passed up. They have a trucking school there as well. Not just Johnson Community College, Johnson County, Smithfield, or the Roadmaster driving school down in Dunn, North Carolina, off Highway US 301. But yeah, this is where the meat plants and stuff are, Sanderson Farms, Smithfield, and from where the local Selma guys bring train. They haven't, as far as I know, lately. That's why I haven't been back out here since. But I will post that video up as well, because it's around this time of day when I'm out here. But like I said, New Bern's another like hour and some change. So, and one day I will show you, but if I go to the right here where it says CF Harvey Parkway, Global Transpark, NC Route 148 East, that's Kinston Airport. The Global Transpark, what that is, Kinston Cardinal. Kinston Airport. I've been there before. Me and my mother, we took a tour there. One time I picked up from New Bern coming in from Charlotte. And I made a trip out there myself, a different occasion, I think before that. But
I'll make a vlog of that soon. I really want to, like when I start flying and stuff, or just on my own personal time, come out here and show y'all. And then again soon, I will, when I ever get a chance to go to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and Wilmington, North Carolina, I will have those vlogs posted as well, and even perhaps with Aurora at some point. So again, this is the rest of Kinston. This side street coming up is where I turn to meet the crew, Selma crew at, well, to take the conductor back to the engine when they pull out of Sanderson Farms heading back to Selma or Powhatan, whichever comes first. This side street here from the church up here, and they can proceed on. It's the same thing at the Goldsboro Milling, which is the next town over, Goldsboro, Wayne County. Do the same type of meetup there as well. When they pull the engines out of the milling there, take the conductor to the next crossing down from McCall's seafood barbecue seafood place, and pretty much across from that, the rest of town is the Air Force Base, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. So there was another county I already went through, which is Jones County, Craven County, Jones County, then Lenoir County. So the next county over west of here is, like I said, Wayne County, and then that's Goldsboro. So I'll talk to y'all again. I haven't stopped back there in New Bern to get anything to eat on MLK, but I just will when I get back to Selma at least, because then I gotta fill the van. The driver who last had the van ain't filled it up. It was close to a half a tank, but I got filled up. So yeah, I'll let y'all later. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I've been through here, but I'm just now starting recording. But this is Goldsboro, North Carolina, the other end of it, Wayne County. I was on business all that time, and I don't know why I didn't just show from there. But I can find as far as maybe another video on it, I guess maybe from Nick Johnson or somebody, and post it. But yeah, home of Seymour Johnson's Air Force Base. I passed up as far as Berkeley Boulevard, which is a strip mall, from the actual mall and other convenient places, fast food, sit down, eat restaurants. But like I said, this is the west end of it. So from Highway 13 and Highway 117, both U.S. routes. I'm still on U.S. Highway 70 West. So, and also Goldsboro, Wayne, Municipal Jetport. That's off Highway 117, which is, I think, William Street. So, past up Bojangles. That used to be Hardee's, but that's been out of business for however long now, a year or so. And, yeah. So, I didn't take, as far as the bypass of 70. I just took alternate 70 over to business. And, yeah. This is the old Highway 70, U.S. Highway 70, basically, before they even built the 70 bypass years ago, back when I first started with PTI. So, like I said, this is leaving Wayne County now into the Goldsboro. This Speedway, McDonald's over here. So, next from here, well, next town over is basically Princeton, but it ain't much, so I don't really have to record that. And then, because you just be in and out of there within 5 minutes, well, within 3 minutes. And then it's Selma. So, all in all, it's like another additional. The pine level's on the siding from the Selma yard, but that's it. So, get y'all in. What's up, y'all? Bonus footage or not, but, dark, you can't really see anything. I don't even know why I'm recording this, but this is a train trip. Ooh, excuse me. At McLeansville, North Carolina, just outside of Greensboro. Picked these guys up from the Pomona yard there, and that's just stuff. They were supposed to go to Selma, but they like changed the plans. And I'm going. here to McLeansville. We're taking this train up to Roanoke, Virginia. And yeah, that's all I know. But this area here, or bridge he came across, where I'm at, it's very murky, so I didn't want to get stuck. So these vehicles have four-wheel drive on them, but yeah, so I'm about to take off in a minute. They're just getting settled right now. You see up there in the engine compartment, or engine cockpit, train cockpit.
So there you have it, folks. My next video is actually going to be back promoting aviation, but here's some clips that I've actually never posted. This is like a flashback, let's per se, of airport spotting at Addison Airport. ADS Alpha Delta Sierra is the 3-letter identifier for the phonetic alphabet. But back when I was living in Dallas, this was as of 2020, this past year. So I have some footage of that, different clips of planes taking off on both runways. So stay tuned for my channel to your channel. Salute.
Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Production. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel, check out these channels.